2:30, we got number 24, SMU traveling to Navy. SMU is a team that I think should be higher in the top 25, honestly. I honestly do believe that. I think SMU is one of those teams that is going to be underrated until they get their chance to prove themselves. That chance to prove themselves is going to come against Cincinnati. You just have to survive until then. You're traveling to Navy, a team that just took out UCF last week. SMU's favorites at 13.5 points on the CBS Sports Network. SMU's also 9-13 against Navy all time. So, and Navy has honestly been the better one of these teams when they've played each other. The last game went to SMU, but Navy had won 9 of 11, and they've been dominant. As I said before, they have owned this series. But the Mustangs are just a better football team, at least in my opinion right now. Navy relies a lot on the ground, which honestly is always going to be the case with Navy. But SMU has a very good quarterback in Tanner Mordecai. I think this is an SMU program that's on the uptake. I think they're doing a phenomenal job. Sonny Dykes has proven that you can turn a football program around like that with transfers. You're talking about a quarterback in Shane Buechele, who transfers out of Texas and honestly becomes one of my favorite SMU quarterbacks of all time. And goes to the NFL, and he's actually on a practice squad for Kansas City right now. Then I was a little bit worried, right? I was saying, if you look at Memphis is around where I expected SMU to be this year. I mean, it's hard when you lose one of the best quarterbacks your team has ever had. That's what Memphis lost in Brady White, and that's what SMU lost in Shane Buechele. But it's like they didn't even give a beat. You get in Tanner Mordecai, who has been phenomenal, right? I love SMU this year, and I think they if we're gonna talk about it from a logical perspective, I think SMU has a chance to make this playoffs, right? Because they have a chance to get a top 5 win over Cincinnati, and the way the Pac-12 and the ACC are playing, they could easily eat each other. And let's say Georgia doesn't enter let's say Auburn beats them, or Kentucky beats them, or Florida beats them, and then Georgia loses to Alabama. Alabama obviously makes it. A Big Ten team's going to make it regardless. I don't know about 2. The Big 12 could easily eat each other. I mean, Oklahoma State are the only 2 undefeateds left. ACC could eat each other. Pac-12 could eat each other. And then we're just looking at it from a logical perspective. Alabama and one Big Ten team is likely. I think it's going to be hard not to put an SMU team in that would be undefeated, a win over Cincinnati. I don't know. I feel like you got to at least give them consideration. I think the Mustangs are very good this year, and I love the Mustangs to dominate this one against the Midshipmen.